Have you ever started watching YouTube videos about guitar pedals and just like your eyes go blank because they start talking about technical stuff that you don't know anything about? That's me. So I thought it would be interesting to document me, a musician who doesn't know much about the techie gear side of things, trying to build a pedal board that is musical and helpful and interesting and aesthetic and portable. I started filming this video in 2022, thinking that I would just do some research, buy 3 pedals, be happy for the rest of my life. That's not how it works. I fell down the rabbit hole. We're doing a series. So this is episode 1, just to set you up and explain and introduce the rigmarole, because, you know, it's a pun on several levels. And this is actually going to be the story of someone who doesn't understand the technical side of things, trying to navigate the technical side of things. Speaking of which, where's the on switch for this? Aha.
That's one small step.
I used to joke with my friends that the tuning pedal would be my gateway drug into guitar pedals. And the joke became true. The fact that you could just like stomp and your guitar is muted, absolute game changer. On my Hofner bass, you can actually turn both pickups off and therefore mute yourself. But you can never see clearly when you're on stage and it's dark what settings you've got your pickups on. The fact that you can have like a little flashing light on the floor that just tells you, absolutely amazing. Because now that I think about it, how did I used to tune? I guess I had a clip on and I couldn't tune during a set. I may not be technically minded, but at least I do know how to write a little intro for a little YouTube series, so let's do that now. It took me a long time to get into buying pedals. I never understood the obsession with tone that some people had. That world was so foreign to me. I used to be in a band, and our guitarist, who is now my guitarist in my band, no pedals, but so much tone. Turns out that's just like years of him doing hours and hours of practice on his technique. I'm never going to do that. So I'm doing pedals.
You want me to take guitar lessons?
And also because I play a lot of instruments. It's really annoying because I spend a lot of money across a lot of instruments trying to maintain things, accessorize things, have the latest stuff. But I finally, a few years ago, committed to being a bass player, which meant that I could actually commit to buying bass pedals instead of feeling like I had to buy pedals that would work on all of my guitars. The first tuning pedal I bought was a really stock standard white Boss thing. I kind of thought maybe my cousin would have one. I'm currently living with extended family. This is my cousin's guitar pedals and stuff. The reason why I filmed this here in my cousin's loft is just like pedals everywhere. Because this is what happens. You can't just buy 1 or 2. You become interested. I mean, they just look sick. Who cares what they do? Honey pot, fuzz, nice. What is this? Hot one. Could be anything. No, that's okay. You know the one. I bought it off Gumtree, like $50, Velcro on the back, because clearly that's how that guy did his pedal board, Velcroing things. It still works great. I'm sure I could throw it off the Eiffel Tower and it will be fine, maybe a bit flat. Great joke. Second thing I bought, compressor pedal. And I ended up buying the Bass Preacher, partly because I could afford it, partly because at the time I worked at a church and I thought that was kind of funny. Also because I went down like a Reddit rabbit hole.
Look at our facility.
Here's my best version of what I can remember learning. There's 2 types of compression. One is something, I don't know what, and the other one is sustain, which I really wanted. The Hofner bass, no good sustain. I think that can be a good thing about the bass. I think maybe it helped Paul McCartney, or forced Paul McCartney, to write really interesting driving bass lines for the early Beatles, because he didn't have any sustain on his instrument, so he had to fill out the space somehow. So I really wanted a compression pedal that would help my notes ring out longer. So I ended up going with the Bass Preacher, and that's where we're going to stop today. What I want to do to just finish this quick little video is explain what you can expect going forward. This is going to be a series of a really not techie geary person, me trying to learn the techie geary stuff so that she can put together a pedal board that's actually musical and helps her in her band and with her songwriting and with her session work. That's what I'm working on, and I want to bring you along. So if any of that is of any interest to you, I'd love to see you hit the subscribe button, stick around. I do have an album coming out this year. Playing with these sounds has definitely affected the sound on the album. I had my full pedal board with me for my bass playing. I've been trying different chorus pedals and a Beach Boys pedal and all sorts of really exciting, interesting stuff, and it's so fun discovering that my Hofner bass, which I've played for 10 years, has all these other levels of character and sound that I can unlock by just getting a few little box things.
Was your Rickenbacker? Isn't that much better? I like this one, it's lighter.
I just needed some pedals. The tone nerds were right. Yeah.
Oh! And whatever you do, don't leave it on the ceiling.
Sorry.